Hey everyone, Michael here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and in today's video, I want to give you another update on my TradeDay account. So as you know, I've been recording my TradeDay journey from the beginning, from the eval phase to the funded phase, and today we're gonna go ahead and withdraw our third payout. So with TradeDay, let's go ahead and go into the membership area and take a look. So right now I have 3 funded accounts, and in the previous video I told you I have 2 accounts that did not meet threshold for withdrawal yet, and then I've been withdrawing from the third account. So right now all 3 accounts met threshold level, meaning I can go ahead and withdraw. So on the first one, let's go ahead and just refresh our membership area again. See, on the first account over here, we're above $4,000, so I can withdraw $1,000 from this account. It's unfortunate because I made over the buffer and over the milestone. So what happens now is I have to email TradeDay and then let them know, hey, I met the first milestone target, and then they will reset my account back to 5K. But of course, if I take 1K out from this account, then I'm left with only 4K buffer. But whatever above the buffer, I can withdraw on a daily, as you have seen on my third account over here. Okay, so after they withdraw, so I actually lose this profit over here, which is unfortunate. But if I want to withdraw into the buffer, it's 50% split instead of 80% split. So let's go ahead and withdraw this profit here. So I'm going to do 1,000 next, and then I understand. Let's go ahead to do the second one over here. So on this one, I went above the milestone as well, so it will be reset back to 5K, and then I have to email them to see if they want me to go to live or continue to the next milestone, which is 10K. So let's go ahead and do that. 1,000. Submit. All right. And then the third account over here, I'm at 5,560, right? This account got approved to move to 10K level, so basically I can withdraw whatever amount above 4,000. So I can go ahead and just do, let's say, 1,560. 1,560, and my share is 1,002. So $300, because of the 80-20 split, will go back to TradeDay. So let's go ahead and withdraw that amount and then submit. All right, so the process is pretty simple, and I just withdrew $3,000 today. Now going to my charts, on looking at some of the positions that I called out in my Discord group, the first position was actually over here. Over here, I was looking at the 30 flip. So if we go back to the 30-minute time frame, let's go ahead and see. Right about here, 30-minute time frame. Once we had the 30-minute candle flip, I was in for a sell because we broke below on this candle over here, and then we created this bottom wick. And then the next candle opened up going up first, and then created this top wick with this rejection here, right? Wick rejection is what we call this, wick rejection. And then we had a flip, we were pretty bearish, and then we came all the way down over here. I wanted to hit this wick fill here, right? But actually went down all the way. So I was just trailing stops to break even, all that good stuff. And then after I got out, I was telling my group, hey, once we hit the previous day gap fill level, which are drawn here. This is the entry that we took previous day over here. Once we hit here, I am going to go in for a buy, right? So that worked out perfectly as well on NASDAQ. And yesterday, because we have FOMC, I was thinking it's going to be a balanced day. So during a balanced day, we'll see like a range, right? So let's go ahead and take a look. So once we opened up, we see kind of like the up and down motion, liquidity graph from both sides, and then it came down, created this range. And then on this flip here, this candle flip, I was in for a sell all the way down. Now, I did not wait for FOMC because it's 2 a.m. and I was sleeping. Now, this is a really nice move up here. So that's NASDAQ. Now on gold, we also had some position on gold as well. One being here, when news came out, big drop, we wait for the pullback into the fair value gap here, the imbalance, and then we took the sell down to this level here. And then, of course, we did not hold all the way down here. When it was down here, it was hitting my higher time frame level, right? I drew it out over here on the higher time frame. It was one of my levels here I've drawn out. And then I told the group that we're going to buy. Right? Saying I'm buying here. And then I was actually getting out around this area in the fair value gap area, but price actually went up higher. And then we had the FOMC news that dropped gold even more. But as you can see, the price broke down below this level, and this morning around 8 o'clock, it came back here, retested this level, and then it's bearish again. Right? Gold goes from zone to zone, and we can play these zones pretty nicely. So those were some of the positions that I've taken to get me over threshold and payout. Just simple price action. I do call them out in my Discord group over here. So as you can see yesterday, we did call this position out and then basically play by play. So if you're interested, there's a link in the description area. So if you want to take a look, it's a free community. I post my trades or breakdown, as you can see here. I called the buy at this level, and then I asked if anyone took it, and then we do have some people taking it, and yeah, it's pretty nice. TradeDay, we still have 40% off with no activation fee. If you use code GST, that is my promo code, and you'll also get 40% off as well. And I'll leave the TradeDay link in the description if you want to take a look. They do have a lot of different plans to take a look at. I personally went the 150K route with end of day. So if we take a look at the pricing over here, you can see they have a lot of different plans. I went 150K end of day, and then here it is. So they do have TradeDay and they do have TradeDay X platform as well, and they both work on Mac, which I'm using. So that is it. That's a quick update for my TradeDay accounts. Hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to sub, like, and comment on what you'd like to see. Maybe more breakdowns, how I trade, what kind of firms I like to use, how I scale my firms. If you're interested, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one.